Well, from making a winner to switching up celebrations this festive season, we're bringing it back to the kitchen for some more kitchen inspiration. Because, if a casual Christmas is more your vibe, then you want to hear this. Woolies, they've done it all for you. They've done all of the hard work to make sure that you spend more time with the ones that you love, celebrating moments that really do matter. And Chef Clem, again, shows us how.
Right, so you saw our amazing gammon.
Yeah.
We're gonna do another porky dish. It's our pork loin rack, okay?
Wow.
And this one is easy to cook. So I'm gonna move over here quickly
Because they've already done all the work.
they've done all the work for you.
Yeah.
So this was the uncooked one, which you made earlier.
Yes.
Then you also get the big bone-in gammon. Then you get the ready cooked, ready sliced gammon with the glaze, and obviously the festive hamper. Guys, the festive hamper is so good.
That's a gift.
And I've been asking questions around the studio, do you like tongue? Because obviously there's a tongue in the hamper. So 2 out of 10 people said, not really, but they're willing to try. Tabiso's like, what's tongue?
Well, then you showed me, and now I'm just like, I didn't know before if I liked it, but after seeing it, you're going to have to convince me.
I'm going to convince you.
Yeah.
Tongue is amazing. Okay, so now we're going to do the easy-to-cook, beautiful pork loin rack. So, like I said, everything's basically been done for you.
It's done, yeah.
So here it is in the bag, okay? And the fact that it's in the bag already is all those extra flavors just get absorbed into it. All you have to do is pop this onto a roasting tray, into the oven.
Okay.
If your oven's busy, pop it in the air fryer. If your air fryer is busy, pop it on the braai.
For how long in the oven, for example?
Read, it's on the box.
Because it's there for every
It's there for everyone, and it's amazing. This is a beautiful one, absolutely. I love doing this on the fire because it just gets extra smoky, extra delicious. And then when it's done and it's got its color, you add the glaze to it. Okay, it's that simple.
It comes with the glaze.
It's that simple.
Done.
So here's the thing about Christmas, right?
Yeah.
We tend to overstress and we tend to overdo things, and we get so worked up that by the end of the festive season, we need a holiday.
Yep.
There's a formula, okay, to perfectly executing the festive season.
Okay.
You have to work smart, okay? Go for the convenience range.
Okay.
So you don't work yourself to the point that you're super tired, but your guests must not know. Your guests must walk in and they must be like, Tabiso, how?
That literally sounds like my life.
You should do it that way because it's been a long year. So rely on Woolies, trust on them. They've added all the Woolies quality, all the Woolies flavors into the easy-to-cook range, and it's done for you.
This is fantastic. What else have you got for us?
Right, let's make a delicious salad. So I'm obsessed with Conchita lettuce leaves because if you're thinking about the festive season, you're having a lot of carbs, a lot of proteins, a lot of everything. It's nice to cut through those dishes and have like little lettuce cups every now and then. Conchita leaves are the best for that. So this is what they look like, little rugby balls. Okay.
So are you saying the idea is not to really cut them too fine? So that you can have nice little bowls?
You can, absolutely. So you can totally chop them up if you want to and have them little shredded. But I love using this as like little parcels as well for like starters and canapes. For this one, I'm actually going to leave it nice and whole so people can really dig it up and it holds onto your fillings really, really well. So, okay, get the leaves off. Start with the outside, obviously. And then as you work your way to the inside, you'll see it starts getting a little whiter. And they got a little bit more of a little tanginess to them. The green leaves are a little sweeter. But it's nice because you want that like complex flavors and then like diversity.
The freshness. The freshness of your sort of meal experience. I love that.
Okay, so get those in there. Another tip is if you want to get them extra firm, extra crunchy, get a bowl of ice water, pop them in there for 30 seconds and take it out, give them a shaky shake. They firm up, they crisp up so much.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. So, and your herbs as well.
It's warm around that time of the year as well, so you want to make sure that you at least do ice them up a little bit so they stay as fresh for as long as possible.
Right, I like that idea. So then, we got some coconut. You can absolutely toast this in the oven if you want to add some extra crunch. This is untoasted. I would actually think maybe go ahead and toast them.
I would too,
I would too. So you can either do it in the pan or you can do it in the oven. Okay, just keep it on it because they do change color very quickly. Then before you add them to your leaves, make sure it cools down. You don't want to add anything hot to your chilled leaves. Okay, that goes in. That's going to add a nice little tropical note there. That's going to go in there. Right, next one, cranberries. Cranberries and pork. It's the sweetness that complements it so well, but cranberries also have a slight tanginess to them. So it's going to work so well in salad. It's going to make it complex, but it's going to really pair with our pork so well. So I'm going to pass this on to you. You're going to add your dressing only before your guest comes. So a little bit of lemon juice and olive oil. Tadzi, that's for you. Can you dress it for me?
Okay, so just like this.
Just like that. Perfect.
That's it.
Yeah, so I've got some beautiful flavor burst nectarines. This is another element I'm gonna add to the pork. You're gonna just crisscross, boom, the bottom, okay? Add it to a pan, and I've got some verjus, okay? Which is the unfermented grape juice. You get it from when you're making wine, but there's no alcohol in it, so you're perfectly fine. What are you eating? What are you eating?
The coconut.
The coconut, and how delicious?
Oh my word.
Okay, so you get those into a pan, get the verjus in there. The verjus got so much flavor, the nectarines have flavor. It's gonna like just create this amazing liquid that goes with it, like a beautiful syrup. Okay, and then just peel the skins off. While it actually cooks, the skins just come right off.
Because they'll be soft, right?
They will be so soft and delicious. And then if you have any of these nectarines left over, cheese board. And you will be winning at life. But don't do too good of a job, because then it's gonna be your job for the rest of eternity to host Christmas.
But then it's okay, because it'll always be convenient, because Woolies will always have done it for you. So it's not like you've done a lot. Remember, we know the real story.
So remember, work smart, not too hard. Rely on the easy-to-cook range.
Yeah.
Your guests will never know. They'll just be like applauding you for your hard work.
I really do love that Woolies has thought about this, because during the festive season, there really are so many dishes to prepare. So the last thing you want really is to be slaving away from the morning all the way through to like the late afternoon.
That's why I also do believe that getting the beautiful big gammon makes so much sense. You cook it once, and in all honesty, you're gonna have meals from it for the next 4 days. It gets turned into mac and cheese, it gets turned into toasted sandwiches, it gets turned into quiches, it gets turned into so many things. So actually investing in a beautiful big gammon makes so much sense, and it saves you time from being in the kitchen as well.
And you can go on woolworths.co.za and shop the difference. It's all the ready-made goodness and all of the convenience, and it's absolutely beautiful. All of these recipes and more inspiration has been loaded onto that site. Clem, honestly, I really do look forward to these moments with you, because you leave us all just so wowed and inspired. This is fantastic. Where's the tongue?
The tongue is in there. Must I take it out for you?
I want to just...
Okay, I'm going to take the tongue out. So tongue is absolutely beautiful. The thing about tongue is you have to cook it quite a while, because it's got a lot of fat in there, and once you cook it quite a while, it actually renders into the meat itself. It is beautiful. So I've got a question. I've got a little call to action. So South Africans out there, next week, Wednesday, we do the culinary hotline. If you have any questions about anything relating to your festive table, from desserts to cooking tongue to cooking your corned beef, anything. This is your corned beef. Okay, here's another gammon. Your corned beef. Any single question you have about the festive season, even decorating your table, we can switch it up for culinary hotline. Ask us. Let us know on social media. We'll answer your question next week.
Wow, this is a really classic hamper.
Get the hamper. Get the hamper.
A huge saving. Woolworths.co.za for the inspiration.